points in the game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Tennessee's offense will take the field first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible. And just
turning it on! Past the 50. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown Volunteers! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point was good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game.
There he goes! They'll finally drag him down, not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They'll try the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there on that block.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Rush is on him, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Or did he find a hole in the defense? He's got it in. He goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
And you got to love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Volunteers want to move quickly.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first.
Play it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. At the 20. To the house. A pick six for a touchdown.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dalton. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second along from the 21. They'll run play action. Sends it downfield. Snatches it on the run. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Wants to go up top on first down. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that, you're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Another incompletion on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Quick release by the QB. Runs through the tackle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. That's what tight ends are supposed to do. Just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand we got to swarm to the football because these big dudes, they break tackles and they can get loose if we're not tackling with multiple guys. Nice effort by the big fella.
Oh, he's got it. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. And he's got a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This offense has it with really good field position. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Slings it downfield. On target to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play call. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it in the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisville. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin. He's loose down the left side. The 40. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it, using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown ball! A great catch and run for 6. Some much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out. It's Rich. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Crosses to 40.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce, right back to the offense.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Now on the option. Quick toss. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Going right and going deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here we go. Wants to throw again. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile. Complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds short of the marker. I don't think he got close. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Vols will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into...
He's going to let it go. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
What can you say about the passing attack we've seen from this offense here in the 1st half? Up and down the field. The quarterback is in a great rhythm. And I'll tell you, his receivers have stepped up as well. Another nice catch on the perimeter this time by the offense.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Showing the arm straight down the left side.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. A big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking for the score. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
He'll put total under and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Rich. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
The play action fake. Unleashes one. He is going to have nightmares about that one. A big gainer right there for the taking, and he missed it.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar.
And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it, had to take the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this offense has been bad. After the first play, nowhere to go, nowhere to run, time before a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked, and the 3rd play now is sitting in 3rd and long.
No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to him, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarmed, did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna sling it on second down. The quick out. Smashes ahead. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to...
Breaks into the open. Delivers the stiff arm. Bulldozes his way through. Out of bounds at the 20, and just like that, from their own territory to the red zone.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. He's got it on the right. And you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Back to pass on second down. Still looking on the move. Jukes his way for more. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Going for it all. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Power football with the run. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They feed him again. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Volunteers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Still running at the 35. He's brought down the 1. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. running the red zone. It's Clements. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dalton. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights. Good. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Washington is getting stomped right now. I mean, thrown around the field like a salmon at Pike's Fish Market. Just a brutal performance. They're trailing by 22 to USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Making side adjustments here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And as he throws, it's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one.
Here we go, here we go.
He leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Moving out of the pocket. Got his man on the outside. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Caught near the sticks. It's Rich. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not the smartest move on that one. Out of bounds at the 9, and the field position is not good. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath, like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Great place to start for this offense. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. After the big first down sack, it's second down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. It's Dalton. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Tennessee. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll give it to the back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And they are in for the score here late in the 4th quarter.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Kickoff on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Vols need to pick it up on 4th down.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelled the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive. Downhill. Went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss. Forcing the 4th down.
Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. He wants to change this route. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Under fire. They get to him as he throws. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.